Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, today we've got a big one. Donald Trump just suggested something wild. A 50-year mortgage. Yep, half a century of house payments. Some people say it could finally make buying a home affordable again, while others say it's a dangerous debt trap that could change home ownership forever. So let's dive in. What is Trump's 50-year mortgage? And could it actually fix the housing crisis or just make it worse? Donald Trump just proposed something we've never seen before in American housing. A 50-year mortgage. That's right. 50. 5 decades of payments on one home. Some people are calling it the key to affordable housing. Others are calling it a debt trap wrapped in political marketing. So what's the truth? Let's break down how this works, what it could mean for the housing market, and whether Trump's idea is a smart fix or a long-term problem. Let's start with the problem this idea is supposed to fix. Right now, housing affordability in America is worse than it's been in decades. The average home price is over $430,000, and interest rates have jumped past 7%. That means millions of people, especially millennials and Gen Z, can't afford to buy. So Trump says, if we can't lower prices or rates, why not stretch the loan instead? And that's where the 50-year mortgage comes in. The math is simple. The longer the term, the smaller the monthly payment. Let's say you buy a $400,000 home at a 6.5% rate. A 30-year mortgage costs around $2,500 a month. A 40-year mortgage drops that to about $2,200. A 50-year mortgage, just around $2,000. That's a $500 monthly savings. For families living paycheck to paycheck, that could make the difference between renting forever and finally owning a home. It feels like a win, but what happens when you look closer? Let's start with the good news, the pros. More affordable monthly payments. That $500 a month adds up fast over a year. That's $6,000 in breathing room. More people could qualify. Lower monthly payments mean more buyers pass lender requirements, and that could open the market for younger buyers who've been locked out. Boost for construction and the economy. If more people can afford homes, demand rises. Builders start building again. That means more jobs, more spending, and more growth refinancing flexibility. Some homeowners might treat a 50-year mortgage as temporary. They buy now, refinance later when rates fall. And let's be honest, in an economy where rent keeps rising, owning something, even with a longer payoff, still feels better than paying a landlord forever. But here's the other side. The cons. Way more interest. That same $400,000 home, with a 50-year loan, you might pay over $800,000 total. That's double the cost just to make the monthly payment smaller. You'll stay in debt for life. You could buy your first home at 30 and still owe money at 80. That's not just long-term, that's lifetime debt. It could raise home prices even higher. If everyone suddenly qualifies for bigger loans, sellers will just charge more. That cancels out the affordability part pretty quickly. You build equity painfully slow. The first decade or two, you're mostly paying interest, meaning you don't own much of your home for a very long time. It benefits banks most. Think about it. Longer loans mean more interest, more profit. You pay longer, they earn longer. Simple math. So why is Trump talking about this now? Part of it is political strategy. Housing is one of the biggest voter issues heading into 2026, and Trump is framing this as a bold, outside-the-box fix, a way to make the American dream affordable again, without raising taxes or spending billions. But critics say it's smoke and mirrors, that it doesn't actually fix housing shortages or high prices. It just changes how long you're stuck paying for them. And they might have a point. Countries like Japan and Canada already tried ultra-long mortgages. And it didn't make homes cheaper. It just normalized longer debt. Still, imagine a future where 50-year mortgages become the new normal. People buy homes younger, mortgages become generational, passed down to kids. The housing market stabilizes, but at a cost. Nobody ever truly owns their home outright. It's not impossible, and it's already happening overseas. So, what do you think? Would you take a 50-year mortgage if it meant you could finally buy a home, even if you'd be paying it off for most of your life? Is this Trump's genius housing solution, or the biggest debt trap in U.S. history? Drop your thoughts below. I want to see what side you're on. Comment yes if you'd take it, or no if it's a hard pass. And if you want more breakdowns of money, housing, and the economy in plain English, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week with a new video.